All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day on Mondays. Sundays is Angel Messages. Mondays is Mystery Monday. Tuesdays is Open Mic for yes or no questions. And Wednesdays, look at me. That's all we got for now, guys. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share, guys, if you have not. Slam the being subscribe button, okay? This is going to be a quick, hopefully 30-minute live. We're going to go through the Zodiacs, but we're going to find out who is the person you're supposed to marry, all right, by Zodiac. All right? We're going to see some characteristics of them and try to find out who they are. But first, let's get a card for you. All right. Spirit, please and thank you. Give us something to go on for this read. Spirit, please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. All right. So, it's definitely not a karmic. And for this to come up, somebody could be a karmic. Okay? Notice the karmic lessons in the situation or whatever situation that you're in. All right. Give me one more, Spirit, please, and thank you for this read. Look at this. I found a card that doesn't even belong in here. Let's put that back in the deck it belongs in. Give me another card for this live, Spirit, please, and thank you. Whatever that you feel is appropriate for this live. All right, we do have the wish card, okay? So we do have the wish card. We'll find out later whatever that is meaning, okay? So let's get into this and get these done so that we don't fall behind. All right, so we are going to start off with the zodiac sign of Aries. Mystery Monday. We're going to try to figure out who your person is. All right, Spirit, please and thank you. We're looking for Aries, the person that you will marry. Or I should be doing Aquarius versus whether or not Aries is their person. But it could go either way. I'm just going to say that. Great. You see how that felt? Like, I don't know if that was confirmation or... Yeah. You guys said yeah. Must have been your energy. All right. So... yeah. Will it be an Aries that you're going to marry, collectively speaking? Will it be an Aries that you're going to marry here? All right. I kind of feel if you do, this person could be a lot younger than you. If this is an Aries that you're going to marry, this person could be a lot younger than you. They're very much into fashion, this person, this Aries energy. And they're into music. Yeah. So I'm going to identify with the zodiac signs, versus who you may be with now, whether or not this is a marital partner. So far I got this person is very youthful. They're into music. They could like to dress up, very much fashion. Give me the personality and characteristics of this Aries that you would marry. Now, they're going to have a little bit of hiccups when it comes down to like working. This Aries could be like, they could have a lot of problems like at work, whether it's a masculine or feminine. And it's probably because they are under the birth of like an emperor energy, okay? It doesn't matter whether it's feminine or masculine. So they're going to have trouble with regular jobs because this person is meant to be a boss. Okay, this is if you meet them in their youthful energy, but they will get to that later on. But this person may have problems at work and conflict and just a little disorganized. They're not particular about teamwork, okay? Tell me more about this Aries energy here. Yeah, what did I tell you who they were? What did I tell you? But guess what? It kind of came out sideways. So I told you they haven't gotten there yet because remember, they're in a younger energy. Okay. Now, just because I say young, they could be kind of immature and have not walked into their power yet. Okay, as an emperor. But this is an Aries, and Aries came out in their own form here. So that's their personality. Tell me more. Give me one more on the personality of this Aries. Yeah, initially, when it comes down to happiness, this person will make you happy, but it's going to be to a lesser degree of things. And I think it's because they haven't walked into their power yet. They're not who they are supposed to be yet, but they're going to get there. It's just because they're either immature or they're young. And that's the reason why they're not there yet. But they're going to get there. Let's see. I'm going to get one card on where is this going to land here, Spirit? Where is this going to land? Yeah. So this person, while you're with them, they're going to go through some type of spiritual awakening. And then that's when things will blossom. So if this is an Aries person, this is some of their characteristics and things that are going to happen. So if you see it happening in this way, this could be a potential marital partner. Give me one more for the Aries here. And I told you. So it is a yes. It would be a new beginning with this person. Okay? But it is encouraging you to just have fun for now and not to get too tied down initially. But it will lead to that because it's a yes. Okay? All right. Let's go into Taurus. So give me the characteristics of the Taurus. Give me the characteristics of a Taurus, Spirit, of the Taurus here. Will this be a person that you marry here? So if you're with a Taurus, or you will be with a Taurus, either how it could happen later or now, it's past, present, or future. This person will go through some type of spiritual growth, okay? And they are going to learn in the union. They're going to expand their soul during this union. And this is how you're going to know this is your partner, okay? So a lot of spiritual growth going on in this connection. It's funny because I'm looking at two cards that say spiritual growth or spiritual awakening, even though that was from the other one. It still made me look over there. I meant to give, you know what I forgot to do for Aries? I forgot to give some Zodiac sign. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'll do that at the end, all in all. Okay, so there's going to be spiritual growth within this connection. Give me their personality, characteristics, and traits of this Taurus. So yeah, they are the type of person that are very stable here. They came out the King of Pentacles, which is true to themselves as well. This is Earth energy. So they are the King of Pentacles. I mean, what can you not say about a King of Pentacles? They are very, very stable. And if they're not, they try to get, stable. Like they try to stay in a stable place, but they are working at it, or this person could be working at it now. But there's a lot of stability here. This is somebody who believes in worldly success. So they like things. They are a sound financial manager. They have a secure mind. This person gives good advice financially as well. This King of Pentacles. They're very shrewd. They're very reliable. And they usually commit. So you're going to know this person because you would get a commitment. It's going to be contentment. They're very gentle and they're very kind for the most part. They do love nature. So this is the type of person that will be outside mowing the lawns, cleaning the yard. They have no problems with doing that. If you're with this person already and they have problems doing that, then I'm not talking about that person, because this person is not going to have any problems doing that. They sometimes are mathematically inclined. This person makes sound investments. They would get a property very early. They like climbing the corporate ladder, and this person loves money in the bank. They're very protective and they talk of money a lot. They are usually engineers, property owners, real estate developers. They are good managers and they are financially secure usually. They are usually, typically, they do want to get married. They're ambitious and they do work very hard to reach their goals, even if they're not there yet. They are a provider and a protector. So this is an honest, loyal friend in the King of Pentacles, because that's what you're going to get. So that looks good for Taurus. Give me one more characteristic of this Taurus energy here. So they may have dark hair, this person, and they have like intense eyes because they're very dark, and they're very focused. This person will be professional at some type of work environment. All right, they will be. They'll be professional, period. It doesn't matter what they do. Spirit, please and thank you. Will you marry this person? I'm going to say yes. The Star card came up. So if you've been through something with this person, because the Star card is telling me that you may have had a hiccup with this person, like, okay, maybe a third party was involved. Some way, shape, or form, they hurt you. But the Star card represents the healing of this relationship. So even if you had a hiccup with this person, this will be the person that you will possibly marry, or you are married to already, for those of you that are. But this is your person if you're already married to them. But the Star card is a sign of a peaceful period that of healing, feeling truly confident in being yourself and around the other person. So this connection is going to survive whatever has happened, and it will turn into a marriage if you're not already married to them. So let's go with Cancer. No, is it Cancer? No, it's Gemini, right? Yeah, it's Gemini. All right. Wait, I should have done this. One card. One card for Taurus. Give me an outcome for the Taurus. Another thing that this Taurus could be doing, they could be very good with social media. Like, they're very good with social media. This is another characteristic of this person. And if you have not met this person, you know, it is going to be like a fated meeting. So it was very much meant for you to meet this person. It was very much predetermined by the universe. It's meant to be, it's destiny, okay? So I didn't give one of those cards. All right, so let's go Gemini. Give me the personality characteristics of the Gemini that you will marry. All right, so this is going to be somebody who's very overly protective. Sometimes if you say the wrong thing to this Gemini, they could be very much, like, it could destroy like their confidence. They get exhausted kind of, and they may give up. So this person needs a lot of encouragement. Tell me more about the Gemini here. But I'm going to tell you, they're very dedicated and they're very committed. And this person definitely will want to be married. Okay. With a home, 4 wands. All right. The 4 wands is pretty much everything. Okay. It's marriage. It's a home. It's community. It's, you know. Let me try to tap into, like, because there's a negative energy about this Gemini. So I'm going to try to tap into like the personality traits of this person that could be negative, but they're still marriage material. Because of that 4 wands coming out, this person is they're very happy generally. This person is content. They may work at like a bar or something like that for a little while. This is a person who likes to lay down roots and put down roots. They enjoy the fruits of their labor. So this is a committed person. So they will, like I said, commit. And they like a positive relationship. I do think like this person would definitely marry you. This is a Gemini energy. Okay. But I'm looking like, trying to look into this card of like the negative qualities here, because we have a 7 of Swords, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have a 7, not a 7 of Swords, a 7 of Wands, and it's in the reverse. So I'm just a little concerned. So you could see this negative. Let me show you the card. So I'm going to put it like this. This person is not going to be a fighter. Okay. They're not going to be a fighter. And what I mean by that, like, it could be physical. Like, so if you're expecting this person to come out there and just start whamming on people and stuff like, that's not their style. They're very vulnerable. But it's this person, you would have to encourage them to stay on beat. Like, so if you're not that type of person, then this wouldn't be your husband or wife. But you have to stay on beat with this person. Like, you can do it. Like, it's going to work. I mean, you can do it. It's really going to happen. You have to encourage this person. All right. So that's their negative quality there that came out. You would have to keep this person encouraged. All right. So give me one on this Gemini, potential marriage partner. When you meet this person, they're going to be very much single if you haven't already. They could be very much worried about their finances when you meet them. But they are single and they're just going to be a bit guarded, or this could be the reverse for you. When you meet the Gemini, you could be a bit guarded. You're going to be single when you meet this person. Give me one on this Gemini. Will you marry this Gemini? That didn't come out. But the Hierophant came out. So I kind of feel like it's going to be slow moving, but they will marry you. You're going to learn a lot of you're going to learn a lot from this person, or they're going to learn a lot from you. There could be a lot of people who want this person too, or who want you. You know, there could be jealousy around this connection. There could be a lot of jealousy around this connection, but I feel like this person, this is going to be your person. If it's a Gemini energy, you're going to know from those qualities and traits. So it's going to be slow, but it's going to get there. Okay. This person could have Taurus in their chart too. All right. So we are going to Cancer. Give me the personality characteristics of this Cancer. Give me the personality characteristics and traits. This is going to be somebody that saves a lot. They like saving money. They're very secure and they're very conservative. This person may be a little bit controlling, this Cancer energy. They like scarcity, control. So they like to instill a little fear. Their energy gets a little scattered and they get a little frustrated at times. So that could be like their negative side coming out, because it's just a little bit more vivid than their positive characteristics. So, but you need to watch this energy though, this Cancer energy, because scattered energy, frustrations, a little angry, and they like to control. So it did say this is who you would marry, because some of you may be able to look over that. It may not bother you as much as it would other people, but just know that, because this type of energy could lead to like divorce. Yeah, if you did marry this person, this would be the reasons why it would end, because they're very controlling. They use scarcity tactics to control. And they get unfocused. They're very impulsive, and they're kind of unpredictable. So make sure that if you're talking to a Cancer, or you're dating a Cancer, that you pay attention to these characteristics and traits, because it can avoid a marriage that will end, okay? So I'm not real confident about this Cancer energy that I'm picking up on. They're just too, I'm not confident about it. If you see these traits, or you're seeing a Cancer now, pay attention to these characteristics. I think they would marry you too. But you want to make sure that this doesn't turn into something negative. But let's see. Because it could just be this is how they are, and you could like it. Get over here. Spirit, please and thank you. Give me one. Yeah. So this pattern of behavior could make you like get away from them a little bit. And then they could come back in like, hey, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I do get beside myself sometimes, but it's not how I want to be. And unfinished business came up. So I kind of feel like you would part just because of these reasons, but you'll come back together with this person. And I do see proposal at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, this person would be willing to marry you. But can you put up with the get over here? I told you about wearing your hair like that, didn't I? All right, I'm just playing. But anyways, give me one for the Cancer. Yeah, so no, I kind of feel like, ooh, I don't like it. Things are going to not be as they seem. So like I picked up all the negativity of this person, like their negative traits, although they would marry you. So some of you are not going to see these traits. You're going to move forward with the marriage. But I don't like it. Look at these kiss marks on this person. And it is a no here. It's like, who put that? That's not my lipstick, is it? So I feel like they would marry you though. You would get married to this person, but I kind of feel like a tower would hit or something, where you'd be like, I wish I never did this. You know that song, I Wish I Never Met You at All. Even though I forgot the words, but you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So I don't really like the Cancer energy here. Like, although I said it would reach to marriage. All right. So Leo, give me the characteristics of this Leo. Wait a second. I didn't do some cards here. Tell me more about the Cancer here. Tell me more about this Cancer. Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Look, I had to show you this. They're going to be very controlling. They're going to be very controlling, this person. Okay? They're the type, like, I told you don't wear that color hair, didn't I? It turns people on. That's how they're going to be. Maybe not that per se, but they're something like, you know, they're controlling, and that's just it. Even though it still could reach to a marriage. Some people can deal with that. Some women can deal with that, or some men can deal with that, you know? So it's going to be your preference. I'm just telling you the characteristics and traits of the person that you possibly could marry with each zodiac. All right, so let's go, Leo. Give me the personality characteristics and traits of this Leo energy. Okay, so this person is definitely going to be equal give and take here. Reciprocity is on the board for this person, or they could be like a gift giver. Their love language could be showing you gifts and showering you with gifts. That's their love language, okay? Which is not a bad thing for the Leo. And it could also be a soulmate here. Give me the characteristics of this Leo that you could possibly marry. Okay, so it's meant to be meeting this person. And you can meet this person by mere luck, or just like a chance that you take, like, let me go out and see if I'll meet somebody. Well, this is your person. It's meant to be. And they're going to show you in every way. This person is all about equal give and take. Their love language, I do believe, is definitely gifts or showing you. Give me one more for the characteristics of this Leo. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this person. They don't play. This Leo energy is like they are about their business. And if they get into it, they're going to set the record straight. So if you're with this person and somebody approaches or says something or does something, they are your fighter. They will fight for you. Okay? This person will fight for you. They will put up their dukes. No problem. All right? Like, you know, hey, my lady here, my masculine is here, because there's some feminines like that too that will go to the defense for a masculine. Like step right in front of them like, excuse me, but you're not talking to him, you know? So that's what I'm getting. Spirit, please and thank you. A Leo that's going to be stand-up-ish. This person could drink. They could drink alcohol. You know, this could be the type of person that, you know, has a drink once a day, twice a day. You know, but some people function like that and it doesn't bother them. So this person is going to be somebody who drinks, for sure. All right, that's enough of that. I'm just going to, they're going to like to talk too. So this person is going to be very communicative. They're going to be, I don't even know if that's a word. They could be like calling you or DMing you, direct messages. They're going to be messaging you. Like this person likes to keep in touch. Like, what are you doing today? What's going on? What's up? Give me an outcome here. No, not an outcome. Does this make it or break it, Spirit, with this Leo energy? It is. It's a new beginning. So you will have a new beginning with this person. Yep. It's going to take its time, though, but you're going to have a lot of fun with this person initially. But it's going to get there, for sure. All right. So, Virgo. Give me the characteristics and traits of this Virgo. So, yeah. Now, remember, roles could be reversed. So I got somebody that drinks a lot. So if you are a Virgo, remember, it still could resonate. And don't forget to look at your rising signs, guys, because sometimes they could fluctuate. Your rising sign or your moon sign. Look at all three so you can see which one fits maybe a person that's around you or in your energy. Or this could be a person that you meet. But for Virgo, there's somebody who overindulges. Now, this could be Virgo or this could be the person that you meet that could be a potential partner. But this is a negative trait that's coming out. So this is not somebody that you possibly would marry. They are definitely, they heavy partying. So they like to drink or they like to do something. And this person likes alone time. They're not going to want to be around you all the time. So I don't know. I'm getting like another energy would be around. So I don't like this. I don't like it. Give me one more for Virgo about personality characteristics and traits. Yeah. This person is definitely, I don't like it. I don't like it. You're going to be dissatisfied a lot of the times with this energy around, whether it is a Virgo or this is somebody around a Virgo. Tell me more about this person. Give me one more about this Virgo. This person, they do have a career. Outside of that, 3 of Cups reverse, I mean, you're going to like this person. The only thing you're not going to like about them is how they kind of like, whatever it is that they do. They either have like third parties, they indulge outside of the relationship, either in alcohol, drugs, or someone else. So they clearly have a third party or someone around them. And that's going to make you very much dissatisfied because they're not going to be able to satisfy you when you want them to. Now, remember, guys, some of these zodiac signs are clearly, because I know somebody that's a Virgo and I feel like this is their situation, I kind of feel like it's the reverse for them. This is not them. This is the other person. So that's why, too, you have to look at that, too. You could be the gem, okay, here. And you're going to have success in some type of way, but this person is going to dissatisfy you. Yeah. So let's get an outcome here, but you're not going to be satisfied with this energy. Is there a marriage here? Great. I kind of feel like in some strange way, it still could slip through the cracks with this person. You could, this person could marry you. But I kind of feel like, no, that's not what I'm feeling. Although it's here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is someone else behind the blonde hair. You see that? There's someone standing there. That's an arm. Okay, and this person has like on a red dress. So I kind of feel like you would leave this person behind. You're going to meet someone else. Yeah. You're going to meet somebody else that you're going to marry. So if you're connected to a Virgo, or if you are a Virgo and you're with a person and you see that they have a third party or they're dissatisfying to you, someone else, something new is on the horizon. You're going to meet a potential partner. Okay. And that's going to be your person. So I kind of feel like you're going to walk away from this person. You're going to meet someone else. Okay. And then that's going to be the person. So it's not the person existing. I'm just going by what I feel. All right. So I have to, and you're going to marry this person. It's a new energy though. I don't know why, because both of these cards fell out together. So I kind of feel like if you're with this person now, this is the person you feel like you connect with, you're not going to marry that person, because see how this person has dark hair versus the blonde hair? This is going to be somebody different. All right. So I don't think you're going to marry this person. Give me an outcome here. Virgo, give me an outcome. Yeah, it's going to be unexpected too. But I think you're going to meet somebody else that you're going to vibe with. Yeah. All right, so next zodiac sign is Libra. Personality, characteristics, and traits of the person you're going to marry. So this is somebody who's unorthodox. They kind of don't like to play by the rules. This is somebody who they make a lot of foolish mistakes because they don't like to follow the rules. This could be somebody who has traveled so they could live far away from where they're from. This is somebody who makes plans, though, and they progress by making plans. They just don't like to listen. Give me one more about this, Libra. They have trouble following their intuition, but they could be very stable, though. Somebody may have toxic behaviors. It didn't come out, but somebody may have toxic behaviors that you're not aware of. This person does not follow the rules, okay? And they could live at a distance from you. They could be trying to make a decision on whether or not they want to leave home or somewhere they deem home. We do have the devil on the board, so there's some type of attachment or some type of addiction or something. Something's tempting this person. I'm getting sexuality, seduction. They have some type of destructive behavior, this person. Tell me more about this person. Somebody has allowed them before to have an open relationship, and that could be the secret. Somebody allows them to have an open relationship so they can see who they want, and it won't be a problem because it's allowed. Or this could be what they're looking for. Give me one more on this Libra energy. This person has dated a lot of people. I feel like somebody's hiding behind being a wallflower. They're not. This is a darker male. And they're used to like open relationships. And that could be a dark secret that they're hiding. Yeah. Give me one more on this person. You have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. What's going on with this person? This could be something they're hiding too. We have hookup here. So they could do like one night stands, flings. You know, this person likes sex, whomever it is, because they have the devil's energy here and they like sex. For me to get that hookup and that one night stand and intimacy, their addiction has something to do with sexuality and temptation. This person is hot in the pants. You may not know this yet about them. Didn't I tell you? Look, there's addictions here. There's something that this person likes to do. Okay? And it's going to come out. It's going to come out. They're addicted to something or someone, or they like something. That's probably why somebody allowed them to have an open relationship. Because they know that they're like, I had enough of you. Just go on. Just use protection. Get on out of here. I had enough now. I'm tired of you. I've been hanging off of chandeliers. I've been doing the mostest to try to keep you at the house. And you seem like this hanging off the chandeliers is not enough. Who sings that song? What is her name? Lady Gaga, I think. Does she sing that? Yeah, I think it's Lady Gaga. So let me just grab her sign really quick. That could be very important. So she is she's an Aries. Okay. That could be significant for someone, but she's an Aries. All right. Will you marry this person? Will you marry this energy here? Wow, it flew all the way over there. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be honest. Here's that kissy face one, and it's Tower moment, so it's a big no here. You will not marry this person, and it could be because you may catch something, you know? Catch this person with somebody or catch wind that they have multiple people. There's someone else. There's someone else. I don't care which way we're looking at it. There's somebody else. All right, Scorpio. Give me the personality characteristics of this Scorpio. I got to speed it up. I thought this was going to be okay, so this Scorpio could be like a star. They could be healing when you meet them, or they could be in the spotlight. This Scorpio is definitely someone, all right? They could be all into like UFOs. They could believe into the stuff like that or something. The extraterrestrial, they could be into that. Tell me more about the Scorpio here. This person could like to take, like, do things easy rather than hard, which is not bad. But they could be the type of person that starts something and don't complete it too. Tell me more about the Scorpio here. It's going to tell you their negative and positive traits. They may have a little jealousy streak, and they could be a little moody. But when they stand up because we have the Queen of Wands energy here. So they're very confident. They're very independent. But they still could have a jealous streak. They're very determined. So they could be like this initially, and then they could just turn to this Queen of Wands energy, whether it's a masculine or feminine. Give me one more for this person. Their personality, characteristics, and traits. They're going to be younger. They could be younger than you, or they could be immature. Remember, I told you this person might be a star. So this person could be in the music industry, or they could just be into music, like on a social media platform. They like to dress nice, this person, this Scorpio. Give me one more. Yep, and they're going to be a boss. This person's an entrepreneur. At first, I know they're going to be a star. Okay, because the star card came out. This Scorpio is going to be somebody that's definitely something big. We have the Ice King here, and this is like an emperor. And they're definitely going to be a boss, an entrepreneur. They could be younger than you, or they could just have a youthful spirit. Give me one more about this person, their characteristics. I just saw 4141. They're going to have a lot of third parties, and it doesn't necessarily mean in a negative way. Just know that this person has to network. They have to be out there. So their job or whatever they're trying to do or their career is their third party because they're a star. Okay? So just know that. Give me one from this deck for this Scorpio energy. Where's it going with you and them? Yep. This could be somebody new. This is a new love. If you haven't met this person, it's new. It's going to be new. Yep. Or you're going to get a new beginning with this energy. Let's see if it leads to marriage. Is this going to lead to marriage with the Scorpio? I kind of feel like for some of you, it's going to be no. If you start seeing like risk-taking behaviors in this person, then that's not the person. But for some of you, this Scorpio, it's going to be a yes. This person is going to complete you. So just pay attention to behaviors. All right. Sagittarius. Give me the characteristics of the Sagittarius here. Double tap to like the live. All right, so this person is definitely, their finances, when they meet you, they could have had a financial loss. They could be very insecure. Tell me more about this person, personality, characteristics, and traits. But I feel like if you meet this person and they're at a low ebb, do not like despair that they're going to stay in this energy, because they're not. They're going to quickly gather their strength. They're going to start to become very passionate, possibly after you meet them. And then they're going to start to stand their ground. And they're going to make the right choice and start making the right decisions. And then arrows of love is going to come in. And this is going to be very quickly that this happens. When you meet them, they could be in a lower energy or low vibration. But when they meet you, they're going to come out of it quickly. And they're going to take action. And they're going to start manifesting things very quickly. They're going to quickly come into like a Pentacles energy very quickly during the course of meeting this person. It's going to happen very fast. Tell me more about this person, this Sagittarius energy. Oh, no. I kind of feel like this Sagittarius energy. Oh, no, I don't like it. You could help this person come out of this broke energy. Do not help anybody financially if it's a Sagittarius. Because as soon as you help them and they get on their feet, ghosted and heartbreak is here. Don't help this Sagittarius. I'm sorry. Nope. Will you marry this person? I hope not. Tell me more about their characteristics. Yeah. No. And somebody could tell you about this person. Like you know, they could be like, you're seeing that person? Well, they such and such and such a. So somebody's telling you something about this energy or will. And look, a lot of people know them. And they could be very like youthful or younger than you, or you could be a lot younger than them. This person is very like, they like to sport and trot around, okay? So they like flashy stuff, possibly. They're going to collect all this stuff just to move on. So be cautious about a Sagittarius energy. When they come up, they're gone. And be cautious about getting pregnant by this person if you're a feminine energy and can get pregnant, because they're still going to do what they do. I don't like it. I don't like that energy. All right, Capricorn. Give me the characteristics and traits of the Capricorn here. All right, this person is definitely coming in with inspiration and ideals, and this is a potential partner here. They're going to be very excited. Tell me more about this Capricorn energy here. Oh, did I do that last card for Sagittarius? I didn't. Will you marry this person? I said I hope not, but so it's in the reverse. So I'm going to take it that you will not. It came out in the reverse, and notice there's a ring there. So I'm going to say no. And it's possible that you could still marry this person, but it's not a wise choice. That's back to Sagittarius. Sorry about that. All right. So this Capricorn energy, they want to reconcile with someone. So this could be somebody who comes back together with someone. Either this is a Capricorn, or this could be somebody surrounded by a Capricorn. They're coming back in because they learned their lesson about reciprocity. So somebody definitely wants equal give and take. I feel like this person could possibly make you happy here. And they're going to work on it. Okay. They could be a little stressed along the way, but they're going to work on it. Tell me more about this person. Capricorn. They could have a ready-made family already, or you could, but I will tell you this is a soulmate for you. And you're going to be dating this person if you already are not. All right. So this is a soul family contract. It's just not a soulmate contract. This person is also going to be your soul family. So tell me more. Yes. And you will marry this person. The Lovers came out. So I like it. I like it with the Capricorn energy here. Yeah. So let's do Pisces. No, Aquarius. I'm sorry. So let's do Aquarius. Give me the personality, characteristics, and traits of this Aquarius here. All right. So this person has a lot of burdens and responsibilities, but I think they can handle them. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more about the personality characteristics of this, whomever this Aquarius is. They could have multiple people. Now, remember, roles could be reversed. So if you're seeing Aquarius, this could be you or them. They definitely have an attachment to someone. And they feel like they have an attachment to somebody who is a bad choice. They could possibly come towards you. Or somebody could suddenly depart from somebody they think was a bad choice. Tell me more about the characteristics. We're supposed to be talking about them. This could be them, though. Yeah, they're in the midst of some type of decision. And there's a disappointment here, or will be here for you or them. Give me one more for their personality, characteristics, and traits. Yeah, it's not going to work in a love dynamic here between you and this Aquarius. Something's not going to work here. Okay? It's not going to work. Failure is there in emotional. It's an emotional loss. Yeah. And, you know, there's an imbalance here. So somebody is, or broken communication is here. There's an imbalance. It's not going to work with this Aquarius. Or Aquarius is not going to work with this person, whoever it is. All right, tell me, how will you know who this person is? Okay, so for somebody, it's a darker male. And there's a lot of obstacles and blocks between you and this person. And there's a lot of delays, whether they live apart from you, whether they have someone else. There's obstacles that's going to keep this from connecting. Give me more. It says pathways, blocks, delays. Tell me more about this person. They're not a past love, so could be current, or this is a new energy. Past love came out in the reverse, so they're not a past love. But somebody desires their freedom here. They like being free. They communicate with you. So you are communicating with this person. Whomever I'm talking about. You are communicating with them. They could have dark hair. But look, they have dark hair, whomever this person is, but there's triangle there. They have someone else. And I feel like this person could be a lot younger than them that they have. This person is into music as well. There could be a younger feminine energy around them, and they're into music. They're in the music industry. This person can sing or something. So there's somebody around them that can sing, or they have some type of talent. Well, if they're in the music industry, they probably can sing. All right. So is this going to work with you? So I kind of get no. This is not your future husband or wife. Because we have yes in the reverse, wedding gown. Everything's in the reverse. So I don't like that energy for you, Aquarius. Let's go to Pisces. Wait, let me get one out of this deck. Give me an outcome for the Aquarius here. Didn't I tell you this person is into music? They're into music, okay? And look, pay attention. Musician, snake charmer, harmony, or melodic. But let me clarify that. Give me one on this person that's into music. They like to party, whomever it is. They party a lot. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's it's reminding me of that TikTok, that what you do in the 80s. Somebody could be from the 80s era. And they and they're snorting cocaine on people and stuff like that. Yeah. So somebody likes to party. And when we used to say that, when you like to party, you might snort a couple lines or something like that. So somebody could be doing something like that. And somebody's intuition is off here. All right. So there you have it. All right. So let's do Pisces. Personality characteristics of this person, Pisces. All right. So this person is holding back. They could be very indecisive, and that could be the reason why they're holding back. Tell me about this person's energy. Yeah. They could want to come clean about something, and this is why they're holding back, because they may have done something deceptive, but they're rethinking what they've done. And they're keeping a secret from you, possibly. Pisces, yes, they are. Definitely keeping some type of secret here. Something's hidden, and it has to come to the light. All right. This could be an Emperor energy. Tell me more about this person, personality, characteristics, and traits. So this person could work. They could be highly intuitive. They could have Pisces in their chart, Aries in their chart, because we are doing Pisces. So what did I mean? They could have Pisces in their chart. Yeah, they could have double Pisces in their chart. This person may have a choice between two, and they feel like right now they're so indecisive that they feel like it's no right choice. So damn it, I'm just going to keep them both. That's how this person feels. Tell me more about this Pisces energy. Or this could be how they think. Whomever it is, they have a problem with like they don't have a lot of passion, and they're not motivated. They're a little uninspired, this person. Tell me about this person, more about this person, this Pisces energy here. It could be a twin flame for some of you. This could be your twin flame. So maybe they haven't spiritually aligned yet, but we do have karmic at the bottom because there is karmic twin flames. With this negative energy, it kind of feels like this could be a karmic twin flame. And then soulmate is at the bottom. Wow. So this could be, ooh. I kind of feel like it's a karmic soulmate or a karmic twin flame because of the negative energy. So you could think this is the real deal, and it's a karmic. And I did say this person lacks passion or something like that. They may like to talk a lot, gossip about people a lot. They could give you gifts. I kind of feel like this person doesn't have like that professional like etiquette. They don't have that. They don't possess that. So that's how you'll know. This is a person to be like, you know, I'm just going to use this for an example. They may not say this, but they could be like, bro, you know, like, bro, like, no. What's up? What's up, bro? You're like, what? I'm a lady. Could you just say hello or good morning? You know, this is somebody, their etiquette is off. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me about this person. Will you marry this person? You know, it's a possibility. Because remember I said, didn't I say I saw the Emperor? I said this person could possibly be an emperor, right? So if they come into their energy, it's a possibility. If they start leading this relationship with fairness and responsibility, yes, you could marry this person. They could, and remember I said somebody could be in the midst of a choice. They could just make a choice, okay, and be like, you know what? To prove this to you, I'm going to marry you. See that person in the background? So it could possibly improve here with this person. And maybe that's why karmic came up. Maybe they could be releasing a karmic soulmate, and then they could go towards their real soulmate, because we saw soulmate and we saw twin flame. So somebody could leave a karmic soulmate to go with a twin flame, or leave a karmic twin flame to go with a soulmate. Tell me more about the person here. Yeah, somebody could choose to, yeah, they're going to choose family. So if you have family with a Pisces, I feel like this person will choose family. And I just said that they're going to do right by their family and relationships. They're going to lead with their family, start becoming a leader. Yep. And that's how you're going to know that this is your person and they could possibly marry you here. Quickly, let me do, they could start to date you all over again. Quickly, they're going to become single first and then start to date you all over again. Let me quickly do January versus February. See if we hit, you know, a little bit closer. The person you're going to marry, their characteristics and traits, January Aquarius. Okay, so this is somebody who could already have a home. They have a home. They have a property with the 4 wands. Definitely this is a marriage card. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but not necessarily. We do have Scorpio energy here. They could have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius heavy in their chart. And I feel like especially Leo. This person has Leo in their chart big time. This could be a relationship that was stagnant at one point, and it transforms. Give me one more. The person you're going to marry, January Aquarius. Yeah, this person has learned reciprocity. So they could be a person that gives gifts. They definitely believe in equal give and take. And this is somebody that you could reconcile with. It's going to be good news for you, January Aquarius. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person, January Aquarius. Yep. They see you as like a beauty queen. Okay, they adore you. Give me one more. The person you're going to marry, January Aquarius. This is somebody who could have involved you in a third party. So, and guess what? They involved you in a third party, right? They could have put you in a third party. Or their work could be their third party or something like that. But they adore you because you're their twin flame. So they're going to marry, in this case, January Aquarius, you could marry your twin flame. That's who you possibly could marry. And this person could be a whole different culture than you. If this person is a different culture than you, January Aquarius, you can marry a twin flame. Or they're at a long distance from you. This is a twin flame for you, and you will marry this person. Or they're a different culture, one or the other. That's your husband or wife. All right. Give me an outcome here. Will you marry this person? It already says it. Will you marry this person? I kind of feel like if you are in an Empress energy, yes. But if you're not, then I kind of feel like it won't happen. You have to be in this Empress energy first for this to happen. Because whatever this conflict was, you have to open your heart and approach conflict with an open heart. It says, give the other person the benefit of the doubt here. So you will marry this person. If you're in an Empress energy. If you're not, I kind of feel like make sure that you're watching before you jump back into the game. If they see you as an Empress, I feel like you will. All right, February Aquarius. This person's characteristics and traits that you're going to marry. February Aquarius. Wow. Okay. So this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This person works very hard. They're very productive and they're very efficient. So you're going to know this person because that efficiency is like, don't use those paper towels. Just get rid of these napkins first. Spirit, please and thank you. Characteristics and traits of the person that February Aquarius will marry here. Okay, so sometimes they could be a little manipulative. They have a certain emotional control about themselves where they will lose it sometimes. This person has a temper. So if your person around you is not like this person can go off. But they know how to go right back into like the compassion and the comfort and the nurturing. But you may see this person go off. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go off on you. This person just knows how to tighten their belt when the time comes. But they're very compassionate. There's going to be a lot of arrows of love here. They're very, they will take action. They move very quickly, this person does. So you're going to know because they make quick decisions like, you know what? Screw this. Let's just go get married. They'll move very quickly. Tell me more about this person. Yeah. And they are possibly an Emperor energy, but if they're not, they will be. This person could have Aries and fire in their chart. Give me some more information on this person for February Aquarius. This person likes to talk. They like to talk. They could be about current events. This is a soulmate. So you too will marry a soulmate here, possibly. It's going to be a great connection with this person. Yeah, they're going to be younger than you. This person could possibly be younger than you, or you're younger than them. All right? They could be younger than you, though. This is a sporty person. They're very youthful. Or they could have that kind of energy. Give me one from this deck for the February Aquarius, the person you're going to marry. Double tap to like the live. This is going to be like a time of healing for you. Divine intervention is going to come in. I kind of feel like healing, divine intervention is going to come in and kind of push you to this person, because you could have been like with a snake in the past. And this is going to turn into a relationship very quickly. And when I say relationship, I'm talking about a commitment. Like this person is telling you that you're theirs and I'm yours. And if they're a person you're with is not telling you that now, I'm not talking about them. This person is going to commit. Like we're committed. We're in a relationship. If they're not and they're just all talk right now, it's not them. Give me an outcome. This is an emperor on their way. And like I said, it's going to be a big fat yes to this person. Something new or someone new is on the horizon. Meeting a new potential partner or friend. This is it's a new person. And it's going to turn into a relationship very quickly. And whatever deceptive and temptation and snake energy you had, you're going to heal and move on from that. Divine intervention is getting ready to be at play here with you, February Aquarius. You're going to heal and you're going to get into a new relationship, and it's going to happen very fast with the 8 of Wands energy here. It's going to be very quickly. Arrows of love. That's your person. That's what I got. All right, that's what I got. I did say I was going to talk about these 2 cards here. So some of you, I feel like, may get a wish fulfillment here. Let me clarify them and then see where we are with those. What's this wish here? And what's the other one? Karmic. Okay. So some of you are going to realize that you possibly have been with a karmic, or this is a karmic that you're with. Spirit, please and thank you. Clarify the karmic energy. Yep. This is somebody who has someone else. And this is how you're going to know. They are a karmic. You don't belong with this person to begin with. They have someone else. All right? And you don't need to take their little stinking offer, period. Don't take it. Because they are the type of person that adds third parties in. Somebody needed to hear that. Clarify this wish. All you have to do is make a wish. Make a wish to find out. Yep. Leave this person in the cold. You know, justice is going to prevail here. Okay? Justice is going to prevail. All right? Things will be fair. You will find out. Some of you will get this wish fulfillment. You just have to make a wish here. Double tap to like the live. And a karmic is about to leave your life because divine intervention is going to come in and help that. Tell me about this karmic. Tell me about this karmic. This person could drink a lot. I'm telling you about the karmic. Their personality, characteristics, and traits, so you can know. This person drinks a lot. Tell me more about the karmic energy that's around you. You could think that it's a magnetic attraction. It could be alluring, but they are a karmic, okay? Anybody you feel like you may be pulled to, it could possibly be a karmic here. This could be somebody new. It's not somebody from the past. Tell me about the karmic here. You better start reading between the lines because this person is a player. Eventually, they're going to ghost you. Okay? Let me see if I can get some zodiac signs. Where's that zodiac deck? I was going to use it and I said, no. I know it's over here somewhere. I'm probably steering. There it is. All right, let me get some possible zodiac signs that the karmic could be. Not necessarily though, guys, but let me give me some zodiac signs of this karmic. Okay, so somebody could be an Aries, but they're a negative Aries. Okay, a negative Taurus because they came out in the reverse. So you know if somebody's negative or positive. So these are negative energies. Spirit, please and thank you. Who could be the karmic here? a negative Gemini or Virgo. A negative Gemini or Virgo. They're all coming out in the reverse. So a negative Gemini, Virgo, a negative Taurus, and a negative Aries are karmics. You know if they're negative. Do we need to have a part 2 on that? Or do I need to do some shorts on that? So you know those negative zodiac signs. But yeah, so there's a karmic energy that needs to be let go of. All right. You might feel it's a magnetic attraction, but it may be time to walk away so this new energy can reach you, or so something else existing can work out the way it's supposed to. Guys, that's all I have. That's what I got. Please like, comment, share. Guys, if you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. Let me know you were here by commenting. Okay, guys? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Remember, it's yes or no questions. If you're not active on the channel, if you missed the lives, I'm not going to go back and give you information. You have to prepare yourself for the live, just like I do every morning or every evening for you, if available or if possible for me. I do it as much as I can. So if I'm dedicated, you must be dedicated to the channel as well, so that you can get the free information that I share. Okay? That's all I have. I love you all, guys. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, guys.